it all. It's too last, my look out the whiskey glass, my crystal ball. Sip away them teardrops, these good times ahead. Till all the fair weather friends that fades, sunshine around the bend. Let's fly them clear skies, we're all gonna find a peace of mind. All in due time, we're all gonna find a peace of mind.
Welcome back to Live on Patrol. We certainly have some clear skies now. Thank goodness all that weather is past us, and we're just glad to have some clear skies. We're out in the northeast corner of Ramsey County. We don't get out here a lot. Pat and I are just patrolling around a little bit. We got a couple backseaters that occasionally call us, and we're going to pull in their driveway and thank them. Hannah and Ashley are two of our best backseaters. I don't know if they're in there, though. What the heck? There they are. Oh, there's, who do we got there? All right. Kathleen, thank you for being... Oh, what does that shirt say? Oh, my goodness. Check out those shirts. Check out those shirts. I'm a backseater.
I am a backseater.
Thank you.
I love it.
Let me get a mask on first. Oh my goodness. That's...
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for joining us on our live news.
I love your shirt. Thank you. That's awesome. Who made those? You guys? So cool. Hannah went back to school. They're able to gain access to cancel there. How was your business? Thank you. Thank you guys. I'm just gonna say, Jiminy Cribbity, Happy New Year. Jiminy Cribbity, Happy New Year. Hey, love the shirts. Love the shirts. You're gonna start something now. Yeah, you're gonna start something. They're gonna want to know how they get one.
You need to go online and sell them online.
Yeah. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for everything.
Thank you. Take care, guys.
Thanks for everything. That was awesome, huh?
And we've got eclairs.
That was awesome.
1 second here to get
Awesome,
these set
awesome.
down.
Very nice family.
Very.
Awesome. Their kids used to send me pictures when they were little. They draw drawings. When I was the sheriff the first
Oh, really?
16 years, yeah.
That is very cool.
Little drawings of the sheriff. Really cute. Thank you again, and the other daughter Hannah's probably watching. Thank you so much. All right. So we're gonna head in. We're gonna head toward the east side of St. Paul. The gentleman, Mr. Schultz, that I think is responsible for the lighting over there on York.
over on York?
He posted a message saying if we wanted to see it one more time, you have to get there before 10. So
Okay.
if crime happens, we'll head toward crime. If it doesn't, we'll head toward York.
All right.
599 Magnolia on a piece again. Conflict involved in domestic earlier. Subject is currently outside in a white pattern.
Thank you all for coming back. I hope your Christmases were good. Pat, as you can tell, is 99%, I would say 99%. But
Yeah.
but if you're 99% of Pat, that's like 100% of a lot of people. So
You are too kind,
no,
Bob.
that's true. That's true. So I'll take you at 80% as my partner any day. Any day.
Well, I am flattered. In fact, I'm blushing a little bit, I think. I'm going to check on a couple of these cars here.
Pat's like I said, the analyst. He's got all the information here that he's pulling in. We're gonna be looking for a few cars here in a minute. Before we do, I just want to wish all of you. I hope everybody had a good Christmas and everybody got what they wanted. I know that. Well, I sent out. By the way, I sent out a little picture of my grandson Archie, my only grandson, but it wasn't really clear that we were starting tonight at 9/11. So if you don't mind, if you can share this with your friends, because I think there's a lot of people that didn't know we were actually coming on Saturday night. And
Yeah, I think so too.
So if you wouldn't mind sharing it. This is a Saturday night special, okay?
There you go.
And that term is appropriate to us because a Saturday night special was when we came on what they'd call a small handgun, kind of a cheap small handgun, 380 or 25, or that was used in stick-ups, and it was cheap enough that if they had to lose it, they could lose it.
Exactly.
I looked up, I was kind of interested in when that term was coined. The term was coined in 1968. Some writer was writing a story about imports of small guns, and he referred to these inexpensive imports from outside of our country as being Saturday night specials.
The ATF actually came up with a specific definition on them, where that if they would melt at a certain temperature, if they had a melting point there,
Really?
that made them illegal to import into the country or to manufacture.
Interesting. Yeah, they did pass a law that they couldn't be imported 68, 69, 70 by the Gun Control Act for those types of guns. And you think it was because of the temperature? That was
Yep. If that was the standard, was at what temperature they'd melt, because they were using cheap metals to make them.
Okay, fascinating. Well, this is one of our Saturday night specials.
Of a different sort.
Different sort. It's a lot of different terms.
Affirmative, we're working on it right now.
And one thing I did want to mention. We're doing some analytics. We did some analytics on our last broadcast because the last broadcast was the largest number of views that we've ever had. And so what we want you to tell us, we're doing this as a poll, was it because of the lighting, the York Street lighting, that you think people watched it? Or was it because of Pat's acrobatics? Pat's acrobatics. You saw him try that backflip. That wasn't just a regular fall. That was an attempt at a backflip. And he got 80% there.
Remind me never to attempt another backflip.
There you go. He was trying to show off. That's what he was trying to do. And you gotta. It's tough when you don't complete that whole backflip. So we don't know whether the views were high because of the numerous TikTok productions that were made about the backflip.
Yeah, there's a few out there, and a few have been shared on my Facebook page.
Yeah. But we're glad you're okay. 'Cause
Yeah.
we were deathly worried about you. And two things helped his fall. One, he had a bulletproof vest on, of course. That helps the back. And he was also wearing a stocking hat. And trust me, when your kids go skiing or something, they should all have helmets on. But if they don't do that, if you can convince them to wear a stocking hat, it really does cushion the blow to the head.
And I can testify to that.
Yeah.
Somebody just asked, how's my head? My head is fine. My neck and shoulders and upper arms are a little bit stiff and sore, but I came out of that pretty well, actually, from what it could have been.
Yeah. Yeah, you sure did. That wouldn't have been good.
Cross 301.
That wouldn't have been good.
301, you have the pickup earlier, is that correct?
So we're at Centerville and 96. We're going to wind our way through White Bear Lake and then down to the east side on Arcade, maybe cut over to White Bear.
So I've been listening for a couple hours here to the radio, and it's been fairly busy. Just a couple hours ago at Blair and Victoria, there was an attempted carjacking where there were two suspects, and one of them had a sawed-off shotgun.
Bravo 372.
Yeah, that's an upgrade for weaponry.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And they set up a perimeter, and they did a canine track, but they unfortunately did not come up with the suspects.
So they didn't get the car. I was reading there, they got the keys and the wallet and the phone or something, but they didn't get the car.
Right.
Well, that's good at least.
But yesterday, Christmas Day, were multiple attempted carjackings. Not just auto thefts, but actual carjackings where they were using force or weapon to take the vehicle. Yesterday for Christmas Day was depressingly busy, but as Bob and I both learned over the years, that's often the case on Christmas Day. Sad to say.
And tonight probably will be equally busy, maybe more so.
It has all the earmarks of it.
Last one, go again.
So we are eastbound, Highway 96.
Bravo 783 was not able to copy that last transmission for you, EOT.
And for those of you that are new here, remember St. Paul is the southern half of our county, about half of our population roughly, and then we have several suburbs north there. And the northern border of St. Paul is Larpenteur. And Larpenteur is considered County Road A. And then every mile north of there, there's a County Road B, County Road C, County Road D, County Road E, County Road F, and then County Road G is actually Highway 96. So we are on County Road G, that's a County Road G, but it's also considered State Highway 96. And then if we were to continue north, of course, H-I-J, and County Road J is our northern border with Lino Lakes up there. So just to give you some perspective, if you go A to B, C, D, E, F, G, we're 6 miles north of the east side when we're up here on 96. The east side of St. Paul. By that I mean we're 6 miles north of the city of St. Paul.
Oh, quick thank you to Devin and Aaron Summers, who are regular backseaters. Thank you for being with us.
Squad 537.
Well, here, can you hold that for a minute?
Yeah.
Can you maybe read some of those? Because
These are hard to...
I saw some lights flashing back here when I went by. I want to go back and check on. People jump out. We don't get out. We're not out here in White Bear as much as we are in the city, of course, but so
Right after Otter Lake. It's on your left now.
tell me what we're looking for here, Pat.
Well, they said watch for us on the right on 96. Lights flashing after Otter Lake. So
Some people are out there.
yep.
You're my official phone reader. But somebody come out in this cold to say hi to us. We gotta be sure we try to stop them and say hi. Did they say after or before Otter Lake?
They said right after Otter Lake.
Okay. It's a great community up here in White Bear Lake. I got to tell you, we use the lake all the time.
Well, we're being told we missed it.
Well, I know. Well, we probably did, but
Now
we're going back.
Going
back?
I'm telling them to start flashing.
That was stopping in front of mailboxes on the
We
street.
go back and say hi. And
5-minute time delay at 21:34.
we'll do some flashing for you.
I'll take the hit and run.
What kind of buffer do we have out there tonight? How's our phone doing?
34.
All right. Yeah, there's always a little bit of a delay in buffer.
Right.
6960 code 4 for now.
For now, yeah.
Well, 96 on Otter Lake. If you're out here, we're looking for you.
This is about a quarter mile.
Oh, okay, that helps.
I'll take on the ready.
Copy 268, step it up. Squads 286, 288.
Just past that truck. I don't know if they mean that truck or.
288. 63 copy and route to the stuff from Ottawa at 951 County Road E at Dollar Tree. No suspect info at 2136.
I've got someone out here that refuses to go with my police car, touching it out.
I see people out in the street down there. Oh, they're
Up ahead here? Ah, there we go.
For now, subject refusing to step away from the SWAT car. Unable for you to get out of where the region.
Hopefully we won't run them over on live TV. There we go.
Well, hi.
Hi, folks. How are you? Thank you. Thank you very
thank
much.
you.
I don't have masks on.
Wonderful.
How are
I
you?
just had to say hi.
You guys live right here?
But I was
Yes,
friends,
we do.
Yeah, we live right here. I was friends with Kyle.
Oh, you were.
Lane Exworthy, who he was in the Buckthorn
Yep.
Brothers
Yep.
with.
Thank
Yeah,
you very much.
absolutely. So
Thank
we
you
met
so.
before, but
I remember.
you
Yeah.
guys are literally the reason that I live. I'm on the vaccine planning team for the state
4469.
health
Oh,
department.
you
Oh,
are.
God bless you.
So
Thank you.
TV.
this is my outing every Friday night.
Thank you.
What are you guys' names?
I'm Scott.
Nikki and Scott. Okay, I'm Pat.
Awesome. Nice to see you guys.
Hey, do you ever have any contact with Nikki Pepper? You know,
I do know Nikki Pepper, yes.
Because my
What are you
wife.
wondering? Why?
Well,
Isn't she married now? And
well,
living...
she played that Hallelujah song at Kyle's
Oh,
tribute
yeah.
at O'Gara's.
Yeah, absolutely. No.
And then when we were down by the lights at York the other day, that was playing there, and it just it
yeah,
reminded
exactly.
me
I know. I
of
actually
her,
know
and
exactly.
I was.
think I might have a video of that actually.
I think I got to get in touch with her and just go listen to her sing. Maybe.
She's married now and living down in to like a rodeo guy down somewhere in southwest Minnesota.
Southwest
somewhere.
Minnesota.
Okay.
I'll connect with
Yeah.
her. Thanks, you guys.
Thanks for stopping.
Yeah,
by.
thank you so much.
Thanks.
Love you.
Have a good one. Have a happy New
Thanks
Year.
for the Mountain Dew.
Kathy, go ahead. Description.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you,
I'm gonna
folks.
get a white male in the 50s.
Yeah, that was very cool.
I think it may be security here.
Thank you for coming out and greeting us.
Jacket on, but he's extremely hostile towards me and refusing to take his hands out of his pocket.
Yeah, if you try to catch us, we're always 15 seconds on delay at least. Sometimes when it starts buffering, it's a little longer.
110-8 on traffic.
But
Creighton and Carroll. Bravo, Golf Bravo, 125.
so we might end up driving by you. But thank you guys for coming
I
out.
know the address.
Anyhow, White Bear, I like this town. It's got a lot of different assets. A cute downtown. You know, we've driven through the downtown a couple times.
Yep.
And the Great Lake, White Bear Lake, Outer Lake, Bald Eagle.
510, that white vehicle is not a Saturn, it's just a bushy, and no one is in it, so we're gonna just drive around and check the area for him.
We better get back into the east side. It sounds like it's getting busy over there. Huh?
Yeah, it is.
If it slows down, we'll come back out here. But we got all the radios on, and we're not hearing any calls
24 Surf 173 Phil support.
out here, but we're hearing a number of calls in the city right now.
Copy, 23.
So anyhow, most important thing about tonight is Pat is back. Pat's back is back.
627 Aurora Avenue, apartment 401.
There's a song that goes, Black is back, right? I don't know. It's AC/DC or something. I don't know. Back in no, it's called Back in Black, right? Back in Black.
There you go.
But we're gonna retool it to Pat is back.
Copy 161 round at 2140.
I don't listen to those songs, but
612.
Chris, we have a 15-year-old teenager whose friends
I'm clear.
listen to everything that's out there. I'm trying to listen to Frank Sinatra.
Oh,
173, I'm code 4.
love a bunch of Frank Sinatra.
Copy, code 4, 2112. I'll double check. It's about 686.
So a lot of people lost some loved one this last year.
Yeah, affirmative.
So,
There was a 10
Holidays are always the toughest for
Copy, 240.
recent losses.
Yeah.
Transporting adults.
Our hearts go out to everyone that did. I mean, obviously COVID took a lot more people
It sure
than
did.
a normal year, but
Robert, Chavez, 2140.
other people lost loved ones to a variety of medical and some to violence.
23, copy, 21.
I've been thinking about my New Year's resolution. Well, first of all, give us an overview of crime here before we get into the city. What we're looking for in terms of criminal activity.
Well, let's see here. We got a red Mazda 3, license number 747 ULV, wanted for burglary out of Farmington.
Okay.
But they used a credit card taken from the burglary at the Speedway at Rice and Wheelock.
Okay.
So they should be around.
So red Mazda.
Yep, Mazda 3.
What's the plate?
747 ULV.
ULV.
And
That's good.
then a follower of the scanner page had their red 2013 Ford F-150 pickup truck with a matching topper. It's supposed to be in beautiful condition, stolen today. And that plate is Mike Papa X-Ray 502.
What color was that one?
That one is red.
They're both red.
Yep.
4478. Clouds clear. 21.
Oh, one of our more faithful followers, Jesse Kolb, wants to know if you had a nice Christmas.
Well, thanks, Jesse. Yes, I did. And I don't like to share too much information about family, you know, but
168.
I had a really nice surprise
1370
for my Christmas, and
check the welfare on Tom's husband.
I ate way too much, of course. My wife cooked ham and tenderloin.
931. Heard him gasping for air. You want me to start medic?
I got a soft spot for steak and tenderloin.
Yes, medic standby.
Copy. Starting next.
And so that's why I was mentioning my New Year's resolution. You know, I mean, I don't know, Pat. I might have to go to Diet Mountain Dew after the first.
182, 5183.
I don't really like Diet Mountain Dew though.
And no, I can't. You'll be alone on that.
I think I could still have Twinkies because, you know, they're small, it's not very dense. But I think the Mountain Dew sugar. The alternative is, like I said, a Diet Coke. I have found that Diet Dr. Pepper is probably the most satisfying Diet Pop.
Diet Dr. Pepper and Fresca.
Fresca, yeah.
Are
But I can only drink so much Fresca before that Fresca flavor kind of overwhelms.
right. It's kind of a summer thing, anyways.
Yeah, for refreshment. So, in terms of, I haven't decided on a New Year's resolution because I always say no diet should start till after the Super Bowl, right?
Right.
You can't not eat during the playoffs. How about those Vikings, huh? Oh my goodness. You know, I'm a longtime Tom Brady fan, and Peyton Manning and Tom Brady are just two of the classiest, you know, great quarterbacks of all time.
They really are.
We got to see Peyton Manning was here during the Super Bowl. We got to see him. We didn't get to meet him, but my son got to see him at the banquet he was speaking at. Oh, and he also he met him down. I mentioned he went to his football camp down in
656.
New Orleans, Thibodeau, I think it is, to
Can you
meet.
change my address to
And
375
Peyton Manning, just a classy guy. As is Kirk Cousins, by the way. Cousins is a very classy person as well. But Peyton Manning to still be playing, Tom Brady to still be playing at his age and just tearing the league up. I mean, they just destroyed the Lions.
168.
And his comeback last week against Atlanta, which was a repeat of the Super Bowl for a couple years ago.
Yep.
So,
Oh, Michaela, I've got to mention this, Bob.
yeah.
Our mutual friend James. It is his daughter Michaela's 16th birthday. And she is watching right at this very moment. Michaela, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
16 is a great age. Make the most of it.
We can make one more drive-through on York. I know the York Mastermind is probably watching us. I'm guessing the city wouldn't mind if you were just a few minutes long on your... There's not really any sound out there anyhow. It's a weekend. They should let you go till 11 anyhow.
Yeah, you think.
I suppose they want to get to sleep. So we're headed to the east side of St. Paul. We're going to stroll down Whitebear. But, I'm back on resolutions. Every year I ask our undersheriffs what they're going to focus on in the next year.
1982.
What our message should be. I mean, we
15-year-old daughter throwing items.
We have a lot of law enforcement is always trying to reform itself. So we have a lot of things we can do to improve. And so as an organization, there's certain messages we can carry, and certainly people stopping shooting each other would be a huge part of it.
Definitely.
But the thing is, here's the thing I want you to think about. A year ago, August, the police chief in Minneapolis asked the city council for 400 more police officers. You can look that up, just go online, Police Arredondo, the mayor's office, and the mayor said he didn't know 400 was okay, but he wanted more. It's a year ago in August. And keep in mind, that's July and August of last year is when this most recent violent trend started. This was well before the George Floyd incident. So, there, and then St. Paul Police Department asked for more positions, and the city council, the council president, Amy Brenmone, said, well, let's do a study. And so they did a study, and they determined they needed 50 more police officers. So in Minneapolis' case, instead of adding 400, they decided to, through attrition, through numbers, to cut 150. Right? In St. Paul, they're cutting 40. So you have, in terms of the number of officers needed, according to the chief in Minneapolis, you have 550 less than what you need to make the community safe. And over here in Minneapolis, in St. Paul, now you're going to have 90 less. What's the point of my whole thing is, our New Year's resolution ought to be to hold people accountable for these policy decisions that lead to a lack of public safety in the Twin Cities. Because it's not just the children that are being shot, that's of course horrific, but it's the carjackings, it's the burglaries, it's the it's the lack of peace of mind that people have when the shots are being fired. Shots fired are up like 300%, shootings are up 200%. I mean, it's time for some outrage, and as a part of my New Year's resolution, I have to do my job to make sure no one gets desensitized to where we're at. At the same time, I think I need to lose some weight. So I'm gonna have to couple resolutions. So anyhow, help me out with that first one of making sure policymakers here are held accountable for the trend, because we can't afford to just say, well, this is the way it is.
You know, and I saw a term today that I haven't heard in a long time that is a good reminder for all of us. Engage in random acts of kindness.
Well, that would help you enormously. I just don't want people to forget how it could be. Because someone sent me a text the other day saying, the town is worth fighting for.
It is.
That's the bottom line, is the town is worth fighting for. And we should do everything we can to fight for the people in this town.
You used it in relation to Minneapolis a while back, but I think it goes equally for St. Paul. It goes well for the Twin Cities in general. The Twin Cities are truly the gem of the Midwest. They really are. And they are worth fighting for, and they are worth saving. Yeah, if I had questions about a medical condition, I'd talk to a doctor. If I had a legal question, I'd call a lawyer.
They're waving to us.
That's okay. If my car was making a funny sound, I'd call a mechanic. If you got questions or concerns about crime, call somebody who knows things about crime. Call a law enforcement professional. That's, to me, just common sense. But I understand people have different views on that, but that's mine.
Well, and again, we endorse the concept of having a team of mental health professionals ready to assist.
Oh, God, yes.
But the reality is they can't go to these calls alone at the beginning.
No.
There needs to be a law enforcement officer to stabilize the scene before a mental health professional can do their work. So we're at Arcade in Maryland, Still slippery out here. There's a fair amount of ice on the road still. So is that a 2000 or 200?
No, that is a
300?
300.
300. Yeah, we had a.
Oh yeah, that's I
200
forgot
that
to
was-
mention that one.
Yeah.
Silver 2016 Chrysler 200, Charlie Kilo Mike
Yes.
252, taken at gunpoint. Was that yesterday or today?
Yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday.
So we're still waiting to. I ran it, and we're waiting for information on back on whether it's still stolen.
You did run it, huh?
Yeah.
In case they call and ask if we're okay. Are we going or what are we doing? That was kind of weird.
Yeah. $774.
Yep. So we were eastbound on Maryland. Eastbound on Maryland. Remember, we're still conducting a poll whether the popularity of the last video was Pat's acrobatics. You also could let us know, or the lighting on York, but you also could let us know
Charlie 1.
Charlie 1.
I can go this way, right? Get there a little quick.
That fire truck responding to our call on E7. Come right to the
1491 University Avenue West Culver's and actual property damage. Vehicle struck a pole. Blue or silver SUV.
So, you know,
Copy,
2155.
some of these messages that come in on the phone or later, we do try to review them when we can at home after the fact. And one of the things that touched my heart is that there's a fair number of people, because of COVID and their families not traveling, that were home alone for Christmas. And some of them were asking if we would come live last night, you know, because they were home alone, which we didn't, of course, but just I want you to remember there's a lot of people that are out there home alone, especially during COVID. And you know, part of our, we didn't really realize this, but you know, part of our broadcast helps people that are, you know, at home get out and see a little reality
Yep.
while they're there.
Absolutely.
176.
So Doug Schultz,
176.
if you can hang on till we come by for our last
94,
swing
there's
through
probably
your
out
lights,
in a
that
few
would be
blocks.
awesome.
We are just about there.
Should I turn here?
Charlie one.
Or- I think I'm going to go in here.
We have 2 St. Paul fire medics with us. They're going to assess the apartment and whether or not that ladder truck needs to continue. We'll update as soon as we can.
Copy 2 St. Paul fire medics assessing what is smoking at 2157.
I
comes. I think.
Sure, go down Andrew or I know we should have hit Barkley there. Alright, so
Tune this in.
yeah, but I'm not there yet. But yeah, go ahead and tune it in.
Car is almost in.
Hit that radio. Alright. A little slippery out here still.
Flash fire, go again.
Yes, it is.
Slippery. We're here, Doug.
Happy 2158.
All right, 1500 York,
5182.
the light show. We're going to show you one more time here before we.
Here's the status on 599 Magnolia today. Location downstairs. They need another car.
On a DOC at 2125 Pascal Street, North Apartment 11.
Yeah.
The group of females that came to the address and broke the door in
Have not located him. Score 516.
5 additional.
Be advised if you need another car.
3 black.
516 doesn't need it. We're unable to locate it. It's too late for everybody.
Oh, this is
Copy
beautiful.
and throw one. Did you copy?
Merry Christmas to our Latino community. Wish we have a large population here in the metro area. A lot of people, when we were here, it was still, we were the only car that night of the snowstorm.
Right. This is a much better view.
A lot of people sit and watch. That's awesome. We'll turn around, go back. We got somebody behind us there. Guessing this is one of the last songs of the night. Thanks, Doug, for keeping it open for us. You can see how the lights are timed to the music.
Beautiful.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Wow, this is so much nicer than when it was
I
snowing.
wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
There's the choir.
Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad.
Are you Doug?
Are you Doug?
No.
Oh,
Are you the guy that did all this?
No, I live down the block or whatever.
okay.
But yeah, no, I love you guys' streams. I want to thank you for what you do.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and I'm glad I caught up with you.
What's your name?
My name's Luke.
Luke? Good to meet you.
Thank you, bud. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you guys be safe and enjoy the rest of your night.
Have a good New Year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
This might be. Clark Griswold, I presume. Clark Griswold. How's it going?
Good, and yourself?
This is
Good.
amazing. Thank you for all your work.
You're Doug?
I'm Doug.
This
Thank you,
this
Doug.
is absolutely
Are you the
breathtaking.
mastermind behind the electronics, or you are? Can you tell us a little bit about? This is the mastermind with us now. We got to know how it works.
It's actually a special program, Lightorama. We bought it about 10, 15 years ago, and and it's made just for this.
Is it wireless connections
Yeah.
between all the houses or
Yep,
what?
Yep, it's wireless across. About 90% of what's out here is all my stuff. The neighbors just let me use their yards and plug into their houses and put up with the extra traffic that we get all season long, which has been crazy this year. But we've collected close to 16,000 pounds of food for the food shelf this year.
That's amazing.
Holy
Thank
smokes.
you.
How many pounds?
16,000.
That is amazing.
That 7,800 was our big year in 18. So I mean, we doubled that already.
So how many Wi-Fi do you have, like routers that you send what to, or how's that work?
Yeah, it's actually part of the Lighterama program. They're specific for that. They're wireless receivers, transmitters to send the signal across.
And then, but I mean, how many lights you got here?
We estimate about 90,000.
That's amazing.
We actually lost count years ago. So.
Does the program know different tunes, or does it self-program?
No, we have to program.
That's what I was wondering. You have to program that in yourself?
Yes. So
I love the way you program this Hallelujah song. I got to tell you, this is a special song.
I was literally, I was in tears when we went through the other night.
We kind of figured that. So.
Yeah.
It's not often that you two are quiet in the car for that long. So.
Well, I hope we helped.
I hope
we helped alert people to what you're doing here. Because how long are you going to go through New Year's? Or?
We go to the 31st. Yeah, that'll be our last night. So, and we do Halloween too. We have a Halloween show.
Yeah, we keep buy ones for us on Halloween.
This side of the street only for Halloween, but it's 5 yards. So, and I have fun with it. I remember going back to my first year, one of my first years doing this. We collected 300 pounds total for the season, and we were so overjoyed at that. And,
wow.
Now we're at, like I said, 16,000 this year. I don't know if it's COVID or what's drawing it, but
what are you looking for mostly in the way of the donations? I mean, canned goods or
non-perishables?
All non-perishables.
Yeah, we have small refrigerator space that we can hold some cold stuff, but we prefer not to do it. And actually, the food shelf has some restrictions, like around meat and stuff like that they cannot take. Even if it was frozen when I got it and I kept it frozen, they can't take it. So it's a health code regulation thing. So
very good.
We try to ask just for the non-perishables, canned goods, box stuff. Basically, if you have to take it out of your refrigerator to bring it here, we can't take it.
Yeah. Good plan.
Yep. So. But yeah, no, this has been a heck of a year. So
amazing. You're an amazing man. All of you in on this. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to turn your song up here and enjoy this last bit of Hallelujah. So,
all right.
Doug, thank you. God bless you. Thank you very much for everything you've done.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks a lot. Listen to the closing song. That was Doug Schultz. He's the mastermind behind all this. Thank him.
Absolutely.
Thank him for his work. Thanks, Doug and neighbors, all the neighbors that allowed those lights. Greatly appreciate it. Looks like it's gonna go on a few more minutes, huh?
Stockings are hung with care. Children sleep.
I'm suddenly not seeing this.
What are you looking for there, big guy?
The feed.
working?
It's telling me the content is not available.
Sometimes that happens.
This video is no longer available. Might be because of the music.
Go ahead and restart it. Something happened, huh?
Yeah, I think that's exactly why.
Did you check YouTube? I'll check it again here. Yeah, still working.
YouTube is fine.
Mine says we're still on
I just restarted it.
On Facebook, though.
I just started it.
There we go. We don't know what happened. But it says 52 minutes there, so I think it's all on there, Pat.
Good.
Hopefully. Well, let's go to a few calls, huh? See what happens. So,
183 checking squad status.
I don't know what happened there.
2210.
I don't think the other people are able to log on yet.
Well, they heard us. Fortunately, people were able to hear us mention Doug Schultz and his wonderful work there.
Blocked and can't be opened in 4 locations. We better shut her all down, buddy. Yeah.